Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar, and here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the 30th day of August. Here we go. Another shofar law for you, because Rosh Hashanah is approaching very quickly, and it is this. Sometimes when you want to make the sound of the shofar come out very clear, one of the things that you might want to do is to pour some liquid through the shofar, because it'll wash out any stuff that's inside of the shofar that's making it not come out as a crystal clear sound. So here's something you have to consider when doing that. Tikkun mana, fixing a vessel, is something that's not allowed to be done on Shabbos or Yontif. It's considered a malacha, a work, and you're not allowed to do that on Shabbos or on Yontif. So, like for example, if the temple piece of your glasses falls out and there's a little screw that you want to pop back in, there's not a whole lot of heavy-duty work, but it is making the glasses totally fixed when they were not functional before that. So you're not allowed to do that. That's tikkun mana, that's fixing a vessel. So when you maybe don't tune out on me here, I want you to hear the conclusion, but if you're sort of kind of fixing the vessel when you pour the liquid through the shofar, so then that would theoretically be not permissible, because you're fixing the shofar and you're not allowed to do that on Shabbos or Yontif. But I hope you listened till now, because the halacha is that you're allowed to do it. And the reason that you're allowed to is because you're not really fixing a vessel. When liquid just rushes through the whole of the shofar, that's really just considered a rinsing activity, says the halacha. And rinsing is rinsing. Rinsing is not fixing a vessel. If you have some dishes that have some dirt on them on Shabbos and you want to wash them in a proper way, there are halacha considerations. It's not called tikkun mana, fixing the vessel, because you made the dish be clean. You washed it. Washing is rinsing. Rinsing is allowed when it's done in a proper rinsing way. And therefore, rinsing of the shofar also is going to be permissible on the day of Rosh Hashanah in order to make the sound come out very clear. If you don't know what you're doing, then you might want to just leave it alone, because who knows, you could make it worse. But those who work with shofars know what kind of liquid they want, how they want to wash it, how dry they want it to be, etc. And they will be allowed to consider this halacha, and yes, they will be allowed to rinse their shofar when necessary. Since I alluded to it, I don't want to leave you hanging. The main thing to watch for when washing dishes on Shabbos or Yontif is you can't use a sponge that's going to squeeze out suds or soap from the sponge in the middle of Shabbos or Yontif, because squeezing out liquid from within is something that's to be avoided. So you have to use something that doesn't have the liquid contained in the sponge, more like you can go into a good Jewish store and buy a permissible Shabbos scrubbing thing. It's not really a sponge, it's more like a wet thing that just has some water hang out inside of it, but it doesn't really squeeze out of there, and it makes it permissible. It's just not a spongy type of item. So if you want to get one, they're available in the good Jewish stores, a Shabbos dishwashing special brush for Shabbos. Thanks for logging on. Log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.